Okay, my people, in today's video I'm going to show you how to do a fade from scratch. Super easy, so pay close attention. First of all, we're going to start with the open lever guide number 2, and we're going to roughen the whole part here on the sides so that later we can work much easier. It's super important that you don't go too high with this guide. You have to leave this guide 2 centimeters below the edge of the banks so that later we can connect it super easy. Now we put the machine completely at 0 and we're gonna start to roughen the whole part down here. We have to pass this machine 1 centimeter above the ear. This is gonna be the key so that we have enough space and make the fade much easier. Then you're going to continue passing the machine completely at 0, and in the back part that it goes downwards so that the fade is much better. Then we open the lever completely and we're going to make a space of 1 centimeter. It's super important to go spooning so that that high 0 line doesn't go so marked. Then pay close attention. We have only marked the 0 line and made a space of 1 centimeter. Now we are going to erase the 0 line at once, then with the machine at 0. We open the lever a little and we are going to pass it on that 0 line. Pay close attention as I pass the machine and I only stay there on that line. Try also to use only the ends of the blades so that the procedure is much easier. Then we lower the lever a little bit more and finish erasing that line from 0. But without touching the high steel line that is higher up on the back. We also do the same. We start with the lever a little bit open, we pass it on that 0 line, then we open it a little bit more and we finish erasing that 0 line. Now we grab the guide number 1 with the lever closed and we also make a space of 1 centimeter. Remember to make the spooning movement so that the line of the guide number 1 is not so marked. Then we grab the middle guide with the lever slightly open to pass it over that high 0 line here. In the same way, we're going to do the same thing as we did with the 0 line. We have to use the ends of the blades and try to just stay on that line. In the back part here, you also do the same thing. In case that high 0 line doesn't get erased, close the lever completely and finish erasing it. Well, if you don't know how to erase the high 0 line with the middle guide, then with the same high 0 you can erase that line. You just have to do the spooning movement well and it will be erased easily. Well, now we grab guide number 2 again with the open lever and we're going to make a space of 1 centimeter, but pay close attention so that you don't go up more than necessary. You have to leave this guide up to the edge of the rim. It can't go up anymore because if not, you will not be able to connect the cut. we are going to grab the guide number 1 with the lever open, and we are going to pass it in the line of the guide number 1 that we passed with the lever closed. A moment ago, you have to try to pass this guide only in that line as if to try to erase it. Now we grab the guide 1.5, we are going to lower the lever halfway, and we are going to pass it in the same line of the guide number 1 to finish erasing it. Or if you see that the line of the guide number 1 does not finish erasing, then you grab the guide number 1 again with the lever open, and you are going to pass it in the same line to erase it completely. So that you understand it much easier, we are going to do the same procedure again in the back part. Then first we grab the guide number 1 with the lever fully open. We are going to pass in the line of the guide number 1, but making a very short movement. We are only trying to erase that line, and then we are going to grab the guide number 1.5. We open the plant halfway to finish erasing the line of guide number 1 ready. And now to connect the cut. Remember that there we passed the guide number 2 lever open, then we are going to grab the guide number 3 with the lever open, and we are going to pass it in that line of guide number 2. You have to pass this guide very slowly, making a spooning movement, so that in this way we connect it with the top part. Then we are going to grab the trimmer, and we are going to mark the fringe as far out as possible. And finally, with the razor, we are going to start to outline the fringe where we already passed the trimmer a moment ago. So my people, this would be the final result of the cut. I hope it has been very helpful to you. Do not forget to give it a like, subscribe, and activate the bell to be aware of new videos.